Welcome to the 2-week technique tune-up, also known as the 2-week technique tune-up, tiny time, total tone, turbo tremolo, tasty tapping, tight timing training, also known as the T14, where over the course of 14 days, 2 weeks, hence the name T14, I'm going to take you through a practice routine you can do every single day to get you better at guitar. Now, if it isn't already obvious, you should follow me because if you do, you will get better at guitar. Here are the techniques we're going to be working on over the next 14 days. In today's lesson, alternate picking. Buckle up because I got a lot of information for you guys. So get your guitar, get your pick, get your hands and feet ready. Let's get started. Now, it is important to note with some of these drills, you probably should practice them with the metronome. If you need help practicing with the metronome, comment metronome right now and I'll make a video on how to actually practice these with the metronome. Anyways, let's get started. Alternate picking. What we're going to do to begin is we're just going to start alternate picking really hard on our low E string. You want to keep tight time. You don't want it to sound like this. Just something, you know. I usually hold a harmonic or just dead note the string. Do this for about 10 to 15 seconds per string. Awesome. Now this hand is warm. Let's get into it. There are two different ways you can alternate pick through the strings. You can do a down up or you can do a down up down up. Now how are they different? Well, in one case you're always hitting it down and you're always hitting it up as you go to the next string. When you play an odd number like down up down, each time you go to the next string it alternates. So the next time it'll be up and the next time it'll be down. That's what makes alternate picking really tricky to begin with. So how do we counteract that? By practicing it every single day. So let's do it. Here's one of my favorite techniques that just gets you the bare bones of it. We're gonna go through each one of the strings and we're just gonna go down up down up down up down up down up down up and then we're gonna do it right back up. This is important because your pentatonic runs. Your pentatonic runs are going to be 2 notes per string most of the time. Awesome. Now let's work on our odd ones. It's going to be the exact same thing, just 3 notes a string this time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A really good way to think about this is triplets because more than half the time when you're doing shredding and it's 3 notes per string, it's going to be triplets or sextuplets, which is just triplets times 2. Triplet, 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 triplet. Every single syllable is a note. Triplet. Just practice this over and over. Practice slow, practice fast, practice down, practice up. All right, now let's put this into practice. There are 3 shapes we're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn our big stretch, which is gonna be our 1, 3, 5. Notice how there's gonna be a stretch in between each one of those. This shape is not going to change. Just remember this is big. Now we're gonna remember our 3, 4, which is gonna be 1, 3, 4, which is gonna be your first finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Notice how there's a fret between your first and your ring. Now we're gonna do our 1, 2, which is going to be first, second, 4. Notice there's the fret in between your pinky and your middle finger. We are going to rinse and repeat those after another. It's gonna go big, 3, 4, 1, 2, big, 3, 4, 1, 2. And each second note you played in there is where the next shape is going to start. Notice how the second note's on the 3. Notice how the second note's on the 5. Notice how the second note's on the 6. Notice how the second note's on the 8. Notice how the second note's on the 10. Notice how the second note's on the 11. It just keeps going. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play that shape down, up, and then we're going to move it, and we're going to play down, up, and then we're going to move it and down, up, and we're going to go all the way up past the 12th fret. Now, once you practice it like that, you can also practice it as where you go down, shift up, then go down, or like go up and then shift, and then just keep walking like this. But I just like to play it like this, that way you get a good feeling for all of your notes on each string at the same time. Those shapes are gonna be very important on our upcoming lesson on all of our major scales. All right, now following the exact same equation with our big 3, 4, 1, 2, big 3, 4, 1, 2, we're going to just walk up each string like this. Next string. So on and so forth. This is important because this teaches you the fluidity of keeping your picking hand consistent while your fretting hand switches up shapes. You can also do this by going down and up the strings like this. You can kind of remember this, that you're going to start on big and you're going to end on 1, 2. Because there's 6 strings and you have 3 shapes, it's going to repeat twice. And of course, once you get to the top, which is going to be your 10, 11, 13, just move it up a fret and keep going up. Memorize this V shape because this is going to be important for a future lesson. All right, last but not least, we have our 1, 2, 3, 4s and our 1, 2, 3s. So in a previous lesson, I taught you guys your chromatics. That's just walking up your 1, 2, 3, 4s, down, up, the whole shebang. Now, what about your 1, 2, 3s? This is literally going to be your 1, 2, 3, 4s, just take away the 4. And also, you don't necessarily have to start on your 1. I usually start on my 5. This is super important because it gets your picking hand actually moving. That's going to conclude this segment of alternate picking. Come back for the next 13 days and make sure you follow me so you don't miss a single day. And if you're new here, hi, I'm White Hiding Shreds. I teach you how to play guitar. Follow for more.